Oh, okay, I'm tired, but let me quickly check in with the end of chapter 37, I think 37, of Mchl Armstrong, Fctry Boy, um, where, wow, we get a really great scene of Mchl Armstrong discovering, oh my God, that his brother is indeed still alive, and that he was misinformed when he went to his old childhood home after years of being a shepherd, idyllic shepherd, which definitely I can see that being kind of the romance of like, oh, there's the industrial, and it's like, oh, I got to be a shepherd, and it's like he's got a great master, he's well fed, he's tall and beautiful looking, he's the idyllic kind of romantic poet, shepherd, a complete myth, but narratively and probably ideologically useful to Fanny Trollope, in Frances Trollope, in her book, in railing against the industrial system and how much it's mistreating and overworking working workers in general and children in particular. He goes to a great meeting. They only allude to, it's like, it's apparently, it was an actual meeting that he went to where hundreds and thousands of workers all go to kind of agitate for better working conditions for the 10-hour day, for the 10-hour work day. But it's as he's coming home, he falls into conversation with a fellow after picking up some handbills, which are all kind of decrying kind of the horrible. No, 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 that's a different thing. He actually falls into conversation with a very kind of gentle voiced guy as he's about to take off, and that guy kind of pushes him to go to this great meeting to raise up the citizens' voices for the 10-hour workday. He goes, but we don't see that. That's something that was gets skipped over. He's coming back, and he falls into conversation with an old fellow, who turns out to be Miss Brotherton's old coachman. And when he asks about Miss Martha Dowling, because that's the one person he actually remembers fondly from all this, her kindness, finds out that her name is Mud, especially with this guy because he is the former coachman of Miss Brotherton, and it's because of her treachery in getting Mchl signed off to be an apprentice in a horrible place, and then dying there, as far as they know, that she abandoned the countryside and it's moved off to foreign lands, thus casting him and his type. They got paid off, but out of work. And it's like, who's dead? Who's dead? Mchl Armstrong is dead. It's like, what? And it's like, it also turns out they took Edward in and nursed him up to thing. And Michael's like, and then he died. It's like the coachman's like, he died. He died. It's like, you must have seen it. It's like, no, they nursed him up to like great health. He was looking really beautiful. And he was going to get taken to London to see doctors to kind of further his health, but he didn't die. And it's like, why do you think he died? Well, it's because I visited this thing here, and they said that that the mother and the son died. And who did they think you were? Because Mchl does reveal to him that he's Mchl Armstrong. It's like, I didn't. Well, yeah, of course they said the son died because you died. You were reported dead, and so she died of a broken heart shortly after. The two are connected, but it's not about Edward. And he's like, holy fuck, holy fuck. And so it's like, okay, where you need to go is to this Parson Bell, I think it's Bell, at Fairley, because he's the one who would know what's up with Miss Brotherton and where she is at the moment and how Edward is. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go right now. It's like, it's dark, wait, it's 16 miles. You go tomorrow and you'll get there midday. It's like, no, I have to go now. It's like, the guy's like, okay, let's get you food and here's some money. You can return the money to me if you can spend it if you need it. You'll return it to me though, because I know that you're a good honest boy, and then I'll know you're okay and all that stuff. So he agrees, and off he goes to do it. And indeed, the cool fresh air cools fevered brow from all this, and he's off he goes. So it's a really really great scene of revelation of he finds out, oh my God, my brother might be alive. You know, his mother is still dead, but it's like, oh my God, my brother might be alive, and it's like I just always imagine him up in heaven looking down on me. It's like, no, he could be here, and he's just so happy. He's crying. He cries when he hears, and it's just, yeah, it's really well done. It's really well done. Um, there's criticisms for Fanny Trollope, but she's very effective. She's a very effective writer there. All right, I will leave it there because I am very tired. More videos later.